What up, dude? I'm good, man. Can you guys hear me all right? I'm in my truck.
No, you're fine. You're fine. That makes for a great country music interview. I'm in my truck. I like that.
Man, you know what? Like, I am obviously not, like, the guy that wears the cowboy hats and, like, I'm full of tattoos and all I wear is black. But, like, I've always driven a truck. I know I might not be the quintessential, like, down-the-center truck guy, but I love trucks and I will always drive a truck.
Well, I love that, and you're also not the guy that when you get off stage, you take your boots and your hat off, and and suddenly we don't even know who you are.
Right, exactly. That's true. Yeah, I mean, I do love cowboy boots, man. I'm actually going to get a pair today that I ordered that are all python skin, so like all black snake skin.
You're fancy.
That's kind of like my style, you know what I mean? But yeah, I got a little bit of country, a little bit of rock and roll in me, you know.
I like it. And we love that you are coming up for this. So Y108 8-Man Jam. It's powered by Bowser GMC Trucks. By the way, what kind of truck?
Man.
What kind of truck are you driving? Say it's a GMC.
I drive a GMC Sierra. Yes,
Daddy-o.
Oh, there you go.
There you go, dude.
Your next.
I had this old Silverado that I've driven since like mid '90s.
I love it.
And I drove it to Nashville from California, and last year it just wouldn't make it anymore, and I had to get a new one. I didn't give her away though; she's still sitting in my driveway. But yeah, I got a new GMC, and I love it.
The next tank of gas is on us.
I'll hold you to that. And it's not cheap in this big truck.
I hear you. Man. I hear you. It's not cheap in Pennsylvania either. So, my gosh. Listen, man, we're glad you're coming up for the show. I want to talk because people had asked about saying that didn't he do something with Taylor Swift? And we know what happened with that. But tell that story because I think it's fantastic and smart of you.
So I was just talking about driving to Nashville from California, and I came to Nashville obviously to write songs and pursue my dreams. But I went to Belmont University in freshman year. I actually met my entire band in the same dorm freshman year that I was on the road and in the studio and all that. But I also met one of my really good friends. Her name was Louisa Wendorf. And anybody who knows me knows I'm not really much of a cover guy. Like, I write too many songs, and I don't do any covers in my sets. It's just not kind of my thing. But she had this kind of brand, I guess, on YouTube for doing mashups where you put two songs together. And I had done a couple with her and helped her arrange, and my brother would record some stuff. And she said that she wanted to do a couple Taylor Swift songs, and so we put Blank Space and Style together, kind of did a little arrangement. And it just felt good, man. It just felt right. And she was like, we should do a video. And so we kind of recorded it the next day. And it was all very quick and very organic. And we didn't do it for any other reason than we just, we're having fun. And we thought we had something special we wanted to share. And we put it out. I think it's been maybe 4 years ago.
4 years, yeah.
Yeah, and we put it out, like, I think right after Christmas. It was that time in between Christmas and New Year's, those, like, 4 or 5 days that nobody's doing anything.
You're a smart man.
What I mean? And so it was kind of a perfect storm, and somehow Taylor Swift saw it, and she ended up, like, tweeting it out and Facebooking it and Instagramming it, all that, and it definitely gave me, first of all, the confidence to keep stepping forward as an artist and knowing that, what I'm doing is affecting and impacting somebody. And then it also gave me that kind of, it kicked me into the eye of Nashville, I guess, as I always say. It kind of gave me the leverage to figure out what I wanted to do and have a little bit more help on the business end, which I'm really, really grateful for. It's pretty crazy. It's awesome.
That is awesome because I love Taylor Swift. Have you ever... go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I think you're probably going to ask if we've met. Is that your question?
Well, I was going to say met, or have you thought about doing a collaboration with her?
Yeah, I mean, I think about it every day. No, when people say, like, who would you want to collaborate with? And that's always my answer. We haven't met. She invited us. She ended up playing our, like, video as, like, part of her pre-show in, like, the 1989 tour, like, on the big screens in her stadium tour. And
yes, I saw it.
And we ended up, like, coming to the show as, like, friends and family and all that. But we still haven't got to meet her yet. I haven't got to thank her personally, but I think it would be really cool to do something with her one day and kind of bring that full circle thing around, if it ever makes sense,
No, I mean, that definitely makes sense. You should be getting on that like yesterday.
That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, we're working on it. I have a couple songs, for the next album that I think could be cool, and it's definitely something that we've mentioned, but I'm not the kind of guy that like wants to like force things or put them together. Like I would like it to happen naturally, like it did in the first place, you know. So we'll see what happens.
Well, be careful because Kristen will stay on you with this. So
I know. Like I'm gonna become your best friend.
Yeah. When I come up for the 8-man jam, she's gonna be like, okay, so where are we at with the Taylor?
Yeah.
Get back to me, Devin. Give me a call. All right, we'll work this out.
Right.
Listen, man. Thanks for taking the time. I know you're driving. We don't want to be the cause of any problems to that GMC truck. But thanks for taking the time. We look forward to seeing you up here on the stage. And
of course, you guys. Yeah. So 8-man jam. Everyone's on the same stage at the same time, right?
We do it in groups of 4. There's 4.
Groups of 4. Okay.
And then there's 4 more, and then it ends with like a big finale. So it does turn into a jam.
Right.
In the audience, this
is
is
done that before, so it's like, you know, and it's something that's pretty unique and normal in Nashville, but to be doing these Riders Round 8-man jam things, it's like they're my favorite night, and it's just like one of the most, the chemistry and the love and the support and the passion is just unrivaled.
I couldn't agree more. And when people who have not, you know, like you say, who have not seen it outside of Nashville, when they see this is our 8th year doing it. People just love it, and that's why we do it. And you guys, you artists, are always tremendous on stage, so it always makes for a heck of a great time. So, and I'm so glad that you're a part of it.
Nights.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. I'm excited to be up. 8th year for the 8-man jam. We'll see you in a little bit.